Good morning. We are coming to you live from inside the car. A little bit different than where I usually go live from. But anyhow, happy Monday. For those of you that are getting over watching the Super Bowl, hopefully your team won. I know my brother-in-law is not too pleased. He was hoping that the 49ers would maybe pull it off, do a little bit more, but didn't happen. So anyhow, thought I would go ahead and jump on and just hang out and chat with you guys. I'm waiting actually for my wife. She's taking care of a few things. Let me adjust this a little bit. There. So, thought I would also share some stats with you all. And stats specifically related to the performance of the Dad Cave channel from last month. I know this is an impromptu chat, or I'm sorry, an impromptu live stream, but if you're a subscriber of the Dad Cave, definitely come on, join us. Hope to see you. And for those of you that were maybe just tuning in for the first time, I do woodworking and DIY videos and also laser engraving. So if that's something you guys are interested in, then definitely feel free to check out some of my videos. And if you would, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me, and also consider subscribing. That's the best way to help this channel out. So anyhow, also, if you are watching, do me a favor, comment down below. Let me know that where you're watching from so I can make sure my comments are working. But just thought I would get on and share with you guys a little bit about what is going on in the Dad Cave upcoming this week. We have another podcast guest coming up on the 18th, and that is going to be Rick from the Weekend Woodshop. One of the things that I started doing is actually featuring the podcast guest videos on my community tab. So if you guys want to know more about the Weekend Woodshop and what Rick has going on in his shop and on his channel, there is going to be a video that I post to my community tab every day this week leading up to the podcast, so you guys have a chance to check out his content and also find out a little bit more about what it is that he does, because we'll be talking about what he has going on in his shop in the upcoming podcast on the 18th. So Natalie, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Doing a little live from the car, and thought I would go ahead and share some interesting stats about the Dad Cave performance from the month of January. For those of you who don't have a YouTube channel or not a video creator on YouTube, YouTube sends us an email every month that includes all of the kind of just a generic stat-based informational email about the performance of the channel. So I always look at those and I like to compare it to the previous months, and the month of January was absolutely massive for the Dad Cave, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. But for the month of January, we had 100 new subscribers to the channel. So for those of you who are new to the Dad Cave and have subscribed, especially during the month of January, thank you, because that is the most subscribers I have gained in a month on the Dad Cave channel. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. As far as views across the channel, 18,500 total views, which is, I mean, I can't get I can't wrap my head around it. I've noticed that some of my older videos that I've done are all of a sudden now starting to be viewed more, which is kind of interesting and a little, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see the older videos that I did that I didn't think were as great to all of a sudden start performing even better. And I'm getting a lot of feedback on those, which is interesting. So I might have to maybe do a little deep dive and figure out why that is. But also, for total minutes watched in the month of January, 22,000 minutes watched, which equates to 367 watch hours. Wow. Again, it's it's very exciting. It's very humbling, and I do appreciate it. And we're getting close. We're almost at the point to where we have we're just a little shy of 3,000 watch hours. For those of you that don't know, there's YouTube has kind of tiered their monetization system. So when you hit 3,000 hours of watch time, you get access to super chats, also channel memberships, and then of course when you hit the 4,000 hours of watch time, you get into the YouTube Partner Program, which is what pretty much every creator is usually aiming to do. So we are almost at 3,000, and I know that we are going to hit our goal of getting the channel monetized this year, and that's only because of your guys' help. So again, thank you guys for all the support for the month of January. When I checked today, we are at right now 1,969 subscribers. I would very much love to see that number jump to 2,000 by the end of February. So that's the goal for the channel this month, is to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And I think we can do it. We're, today's what? Today's I forget the date today. The 12th. The 12th. It's a short month. We only got 16 days left, but I think we can do it. So for those of you watching, do me a favor, share out this feed, share the channel, invite your friends, family, anybody who might be interested in anything DIY related, but also might be interested in a podcast that features more ideas and concepts around the idea of being creative, and also sharing those in a positive manner to help influence and encourage you guys. So invite people to that, and we got to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I think we can do it. So that's the goal for this month. And obviously we're getting so close to getting the channel monetized. And once that happens, then yes, we're going to be doing another giveaway. And for those of you that don't know, that is the Thor Hammer bottle opener that will be given away once the channel is monetized. So if you want a shot at winning that, be sure to help out and share the channel, share the video with your friends and family. So for those of you just tuning in or possibly catching this on the replay, one of the things that I will be doing for the upcoming guests on the podcast is I will actually be sharing the video content of the guest onto the community tab of my YouTube channel. So if you go to the community tab, you'll see videos that are going to be posted that I'm sharing every day this week, all the way up to Saturday. And that's going to be the day before the podcast. So if you want to know more about the podcast guest, his name is Rick from the Weekend Woodshop. He'll be joining us. I met Rick through a collaboration that I did with several other YouTubers for Christmas, and we did YouTube play buttons. We made play buttons for each other's channels, and he was one of the creators that was a part of that as well. So I was checking out his content. I really like his videos, and I also like the fact that he has just a very humble attitude when it comes to creating and doing anything woodworking related. He doesn't have, a huge shop full of all the fanciest tools. He really just is of the mindset of, what can I do with what I have to make something nice? And so I think that will really resonate with people. And he's a down-to-earth guy. He's a real cool guy. So get a chance, check out his videos, and be sure to leave some comments there. Show him some love. Let him know the Dad Cave sent you guys. And then, like I said, every day this week, I'll be featuring one of his videos. And if you haven't already, make sure you go and hit the reminder and notification button for the live stream on the 18th for the podcast. We will be doing it live. We will be taking viewer Q&A. So if you have a question that you may want to ask or a comment that you want to share, then, make sure you join us live for that. And really looking forward to having them. Working on a couple of other guests right now for the podcast as well. And in addition, I'm working on other videos. I started with the scripts. I'm working on the thumbnails. I'm going to start recording. So I got some new content coming you guys' way. And I kind of shared with on one of my community posts something that I was working on, and this was a topic that seemed to come up, and I had quite a few other viewers that mentioned that this is something that they would like to know more about, or they would like to talk about. But it was how to decline a customer order. That was a big topic that seemed to resonate with people when I was kind of figuring out some other content ideas. And I had a situation recently where I had to do that with a customer. I had to ultimately decline their custom order, and it got a little awkward. But thought I would share with you guys some tips, some tricks on how to manage that professionally, and hopefully not damage the relationship, so that potentially that person could be a future customer of your business. So and of course, I'll share my own personal experience with that, and kind of let you guys know what I did to try to make that situation as pleasant as possible, although it was a little awkward. So but yeah, so I'm working on that too. So these are my show notes for that, and I've got a couple of other videos that I'm working on, and also just trying to find more ways to provide motivation and positivity for you guys, but at the same time keeping myself motivated. That's certainly a challenge, and I was trying to keep up with the daily vlogs, and I did not do that. I failed at that. um, I was also sick a couple of days, so that kind of contributed to it. But it was something that I enjoyed, but at the same time, um, I don't want to just like throw out random videos that don't really have any merit or any meaning or any substance to them. I guess that's kind of my own I guess my own personal thing. I would rather put out more quality video, and that it would actually benefit and resonate with people, versus just doing a daily vlog about anything woodworking related or DIY related that maybe is not as beneficial. So I don't know if I can keep up with the daily vlogs. I might make it a weekly vlog. I think I could probably do that. I think that would also be better. Maybe I could share a little bit more meaningful information, and that might be easier to do. Um, so I'm not sure, but I will definitely let you guys know. It's something I'm thinking about and kind of toying with in the back of my head, at the same time trying to work my regular Monday through Friday job, and then also operate my woodworking business. So it's been a challenge, but again, I am encouraged by the stats that I shared with you guys earlier at the beginning, and just in how much I've seen the channel grow in these last couple months, and especially during the month of January. The month of January was really big for the channel. Had a lot of new subscribers that came in, a lot of watch hours, and also you guys are killing it, because you're sharing the hell out of my videos, and it's really helping, and it's really showing. So I do appreciate that. Keep that up. Again, goal for this month, get to 2,000 subscribers. We are at 1,969. So like I said, 2,000, that's the goal. That's what I'm shooting for this month, and I'm hoping to be able to hit that very soon, getting some new videos up. And then we are again working towards that goal of hitting the 4,000 watch hours, because at that monetization point, we will then go and we will be giving away a Thor hammer bottle opener, handmade by me. So looking forward to that very much. Can't wait to actually do that, because that's going to be a fun one. So for those of you watching this on the replay, thank you. I appreciate it. If you have, again, any ideas or suggestions on podcast guests for other makers, other channels that are out there, if you know of other small business owners that maybe are, just at the beginning stages of what they do, and maybe, you could think of some benefit to having them on the podcast, I'd definitely be happy to check out their content, possibly reach out to them. If there's ideas you guys have about DIY projects in general, laser engraving questions, wow, I just had a massive brain fart. So, but like I said, any content ideas or suggestions, anything that you guys might want to see, leave them in the comments. Let me know. I'd be happy to go and review those and possibly put them into the channel. So just let me know what you guys think. So I got I don't know how much time I got here. I'm waiting for my wife. She's doing stuff. So if anybody has questions or wants to talk about anything, let me know in the comments. We can definitely do that. Might be a little earlier for some folks, but so. Oh, you know what? We could talk about the market that I was just at. Just did a market over the weekend, and that market was it was pretty successful. Didn't have as many people run through it as I usually do, but got a lot of feedback. Got some custom orders as well. Got an order for another wood flag, so I'll be working on that, and hopefully making multiples of that. And that's going to be probably the task over the next couple weeks in preparation for the next market. So got to get those done. So it may be a bit of a challenge trying to go live every day like this due to the customer orders that I got from this last market, but we'll see what we can do. And maybe what I'll do is I might just set up the camera live from inside the dad cave while I'm working on stuff. And for some reason, people seem to like that. People seem to like watching people work. Not sure what the fascination is, but I've seen other YouTubers do that very thing, especially now with being able to go live in this vertical format like that. So we'll see. I might end up doing something like that too. But like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a shout out, tell you I appreciate all the support for the month of January. We had 100 new subscribers to the channel. 367 watch hours, which is just crazy, and it's really helping to build the channel, to build the community that I'm trying to put in place. So once again, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm going to be hopefully heading back and getting started on some things, and like I said, maybe I'll do some live, just some live footage from inside the dad cave, working on customer orders. If that's something that interests you, let me know. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you would like to see something like that. And then also, if you have questions during that event, I mean, obviously, you know, operating power tools and trying to answer questions on a live stream is probably not going to work that well, but if you leave your comments, I will be sure to answer them in the video, or possibly maybe make a separate video answering the questions that you guys had during the live stream. So we'll see. We got some ideas around that. Maybe not quite sure, but so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Hopefully my wife will be back soon. We'll see what happens, but once again, head on over to my community tab. Like I said, I'm going to be featuring the Weekend Woodshops videos every day this week, leading up into the podcast on the 18th. So go check out the videos, show them some love. Rick over at the Weekend Woodshop, he's the next guest on the podcast, and we're going to be talking about things related to woodworking on a budget. Talking about strategies in which to mitigate the costs of woodworking, also finding out ways to do more with less. Those are kind of the topics that we're going to discuss. And also give you a little sneak peek, he made some of his own power tools. I don't know many people that would do that, but he made a table saw that he uses in the shop. It's featured in his videos. I'm curious to know more about it. I've never heard of anybody making their own table saw, but he did it, and we'll talk about that during the podcast too. So I will see you guys in the next one, and like I said, stay tuned, because I may just do some live video from inside the dad cave working on customer orders, and I'll be working on some new content as well, so look forward to that. I'm gonna have some new videos coming up in the very near future, as in within the next couple of days and weeks. So stick around, and I will see you all in the next one.